your own personal destruction goes only so far until you know, step into somebody else's domain, and that's really what we're doing to the animals. And I mean, it's only right that we respect the other residents of our, you know, lovely home, and let's not fill their lungs with oil and choke them on Coke cans. I am really good at cutting those little Coke cans, just because I would never want a poor little duck here in Otter to strangle himself on my Coke products.
It's terrible. I went scuba diving, and I expected to see pristine coral reef that was untouched by man, you know, and I go down there and I see, sure, there's the reef, it's beautiful, but there's like bricks all over the ground. And I even saw a Coca-Cola can. It was crushed up, and the coral reef had grown around it, but it was still there. It was man's imprint. It's still affecting what it should not.
I feel bad for all the animals that get affected. I've seen the commercials and documentaries about animals that get affected by oil, and watch all the animals get washed off by all the different animal activist groups. But the people in the boats that spill all the oil, most of the time they're accidental, so they couldn't really help that the oil fell into the water. So all those people made those people feel so bad for that oil falling in the water, which they already felt horrible, I'm sure. So I just find it, I would find it rude if someone came up to me and say I was driving a boat and oil fell off and polluted the water. I would feel terrible about it already, and then all these rights groups are going to come up and flaunt it in your face that you killed a bunch of animals, and I don't think that's right.
Thinking that we only think about ourselves, that why not throw this into the water? We don't live there. And even thinking about that, where would it go? Would it just stay on the land, which would cause even more problems? Like, we've gone too far at the moment to be able to turn around, that we simply can't do anything else about it. I mean, either way, something's going to suffer, and I'm sure that we would much rather be another animal than ourselves, which in the long run will end up being us.